What is going on, guys? My name is Dale and I am the Casual Gaming Addict, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. This episode we are going to grab a couple of quick jobs. I did enable Pro Mods since I now have it downloaded. When I recorded the last episode I actually did not have Pro Mods downloaded. But I have it downloaded now, so I went ahead and enabled it, so we have a lot more map to explore now, and also it's a much nicer map compared to the stock map. So we are going to have to take some quick jobs today. So let's grab, let's sort back by price per distance. Let's go to Norway, shall we? We'll haul us an excavator. So my goal for today is to probably do a couple of quick jobs and then hopefully buy our first truck. So we'll pick up a small bank loan and hopefully go ahead and buy our first truck at the end of the day. Not hoping to buy anything special, but you know, just a simple Scania will do. If you couldn't gather from the convoy this weekend, definitely a Scania guy, as well as the rest of the VTC that I'm in. Looks like we're in a fairly standard Scania for this job. Which is all well and good. Just not as nice of a truck as I'm used to driving. Granted, I also have a large amount of tuning packs for the Scanias and everything, so... Slow down a little bit. I wonder if I still have traffic turned off. I believe I do. Should probably fix that. I was testing something in single player a while back and turned off traffic to make it easier on myself. I have new mail. We'll pull into the hotel up here and check a few settings that I believe I forgot to fix. Stay over to the far right lane. And we'll pull off at this fuel stop. Slide into a parking space right about there. So if you don't know how to turn traffic on and off, the commands are G_traffic and G_police, and you change them either to a 0 or 1 in the dev console, and that will turn them on and off. And let's check this email right quick. Drivers with their own equipment needed. Apologies if you guys can hear the idiots going down the road. Yeah. I live right off of a major highway. So we get some idiotic people that come riding through here occasionally. I was going to check one other setting, but I don't remember what it was. So, back to delivering. Turn our flashers on until we get up some speed here. Yeah, I believe I definitely did have traffic turned off. Oops. Come on, truck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I was hanging out on TMP last night, and me and a bunch of the BTC guys decided we were going to drive DAFs around. Even with the biggest motor, those things are pretty gutless. One of the guys nicknamed it the Gutless Wonder. What's funny is this truck is still doing better than that. And it's actually got less horsepower. And we'll set the cruise control right there and just ride for a few minutes. Excuse me while I get a drink of water. That's a little better. Yep, drifting a little bit. Rip. So ignore the fact that my phone just went absolutely insane. Apparently there's a tornado warning in my area. Yippee. Yeah, there's definitely rotation there. Sorry guys, I'm looking at the radar. So this episode might actually get cut short. Or at least I might have to actually split this into 2 parts, which would be interesting. Because I usually try to do this in 1 take. I have to keep an eye on this. I don't hear a freight train yet. What's funny is I've been watching that storm for the last 2 hours as it's traversed across a couple of states, and it's gone from being warned to losing all its strength to going back to being tornado warned to losing all its strength again. It's been a rather interesting storm to watch. Apologies for the fact that I just got super quiet. I'm watching the wind change on the radar. Meteorology's kind of a hobby of mine. I've got a pretty decent radar that I like to keep an eye on. That feeds directly from the National Weather Service. Look like a hook isn't there anymore, but the radar also seems to be in the middle of its sweep right where it updated. That's interesting. So yeah, once I deliver this, I'm going to go ahead and split the recording here. So apologies for the jump cut at the end of this job. You're not going to miss anything, but I'm going to go ahead and split the recording and go see what's going on and figure out what, if anything, I need to worry about, and then I will be back and finish recording this episode. Looks like I'm gonna have just enough fuel to finish this job. Those are always entertaining. It is very rare for us to get a tornado-warned storm this far east. We don't see very many tornadoes. Nor do we see very much snow either. We see a lot of severe thunderstorms with hail and a lot of lightning, but never really many tornadoes. So it's a big deal whenever one touches down anywhere in this anywhere remotely close to this area. That's what I was trying to say. It's not saying there is one on the ground right now, it's just radar indicated rotation. And I hear the campus warning sirens going on. I knew I heard something going off. Toll booth. Start backing down. Come on, radar, update your sweep. Yeah, it looks like we're coming up on the border. Excuse the fact that I'm trying to text and drive. All of my friends that know I'm watching the radar right now are all texting me. And there's the 80k back. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but apparently my pedals did absolutely not like the convoy on Saturday because they're really squeaking, like, really bad now. I'm going to attempt to do something about that, but I don't know if I can because these pedals are really crappy. So we might just have to put up with it. This job might actually be long enough to fill an episode on its own. So we may just take out a bank loan when we get there and go ahead and buy our truck, and I'll just cut the episode here. Yes, thank you. I know I'm at Bingo Fuel. Roundabout. Can't really go over that one. Still no freight train. And another toll booth. Back her down, back her down. And back her down even more. Probably shouldn't be speeding with a police car in front of me. Generally not advised. Come on, cop. Be stopping in the middle of the roundabout. See if the radar's updated its sweep. There's definitely some opposing wind there. So, random fact, if you guys ever want to know how to spot where a tornado might form on the radar, if you don't know how to look for a hook echo that you hear people talk about on TV, if your radar has access to velocity readings from the from an actual radar dish, then you can actually just look for opposing winds. So like the radar that I use, it gets its feed directly from the National Weather Service, and it has one of its products, it calls them, is velocity, which is just wind speed. And because of that, because I have access to that, I can actually see, it categorizes the wind speed based on whether or not it's coming towards or away from the radar. So if there's opposing winds that aren't right against the radar dish, because you will see where the radar is facing based on how it switches its scan. But if you see like opposing winds in the middle of a storm, that usually indicates there's some kind of rotation there. So, fun fact for you people that may not know a whole lot about weather and maybe wanted to know something. Okay. Apparently I bumped the guardrail and was not expecting that. Oh well, it was only minor damage. It was only, I believe... Yeah, it was only to the truck. A little bit to the trailer. Oh. Yep, we've been recording for about 22 minutes, so we'll just go ahead and call this load enough for an episode. So we'll get this parked, and I'll take out a bank loan, and we'll go ahead and buy our first truck. And we can start taking jobs for ourselves, start making some more money. Still no freight train. I'm shocked that cop didn't give me a ticket. And we're coming up on our final turn in here. So go ahead and hang a right, and we'll head back into this mine site. I have a feeling I'm on the wrong level of the mine for this, to park this trailer. Let's hop into dev cam right quick and go see. Yep, I was. That's alright. Let's get spun around and go back the other way. Sorry, you guys could probably hear my wheels squeak on the desk there. May or may not have pulled it a little bit. Let's 'Cause 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 And we made it. Not even a damage penalty. Continue. Alright, let's grab one in long distance. Alrighty, and we got another mail. Well, special transports are now available. Alrighty, bank. So let's go ahead and pull 100 grand. And then we're gonna go to truck dealers. Come on, game. You can do it. And oh, that's right, there's 2 of those in Stockholm. Oh, oops. Visit dealer. Yes. Alright, the only thing I'm going to customize, at least I'm going to try to anyway, is... Ooh, paint jobs are expensive. Alright, guess we're not getting a paint job right now. Purchase. So we now own our first truck. And they dropped the tornado warning. So it is just a rather simple truck. As you can tell. Absolute baseline Scania. Let's see what we have on the freight market. I'm just going to go ahead and pick a job and then we will call it there. Leaving Jönköping. So the highest price per distance is this one. So we lose about $3 per kilometer to go up to a $15,000 job. But it looks like that one's gonna give us the most money. So, our next job, we're gonna be heading to Finland with a van trailer. So I'm just going to scoot across to the garage and we're going to call it right there for today. So this is our new truck. It is a Scania Streamline, 360 horsepower, absolute base red. But it is something to start out with. So that is going to be it for today, guys. My name is Dale. I have been the Casual Gaming Addict, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the Medicine Creek server for a live stream. It'll be later at night, as usual, but I will see you guys tomorrow for a live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.